I just saw a big astrologer on here saying that if she knows your moon sign, that tells her everything she needs to know about your relationship with your mother. I think that is a dangerous oversimplification of astrology. So here are all the things that I look at in order to determine someone's relationship with their mother. You do want to look at the moon sign. You also want to look at the house placement of the moon. You want to look at aspects to the moon by other planets. You want to look at the fourth house associated with motherhood and maternal relationships. You're going to want to look at the sign that that fourth house starts in. In Placidus, this is represented by the IC or Imam Coeli. You're going to want to look at any planets that fall into that fourth house and the sign that those planets are located in. Sometimes it'll be the same sign as the Imam Coeli or IC. Other times in Placidus, it will be in the next sign, a different sign. So the sign of those placements, as well as any other aspects from other planets to those fourth house planetary placements. That's going to tell you other planetary influences that are involved in the maternal relationship. You're also going to want to look at the ruler of the fourth house. Whatever sign the Imam Coeli is in Placidus, the ruling planet of that sign is known as the Lord of the fourth house, or 4L. So you're going to want to look at the sign that 4L falls into, the house that 4L is in, as well as any other planetary aspects to 4L. You're also going to want to look at Lilith. Lilith represents the dark side of the moon or the dark side of motherhood. And there are three different Liliths that you can look at. You can look at the lunar apogee Lilith, which is represented by either true oscillating Lilith, which is the exact position of the lunar apogee. But then there's also mean Lilith, which is more standardly used by astrologers. That's the average position of Lilith over the course of a certain amount of time. Then there is the asteroid Lilith, which will also give you insights into the dark side of motherhood. For all three of those placements, you can look at the sign that they fall into, the house or area of life that they're expressed in, and aspects from other planets. I personally just use mean Lilith in most of my readings, unless a client requests otherwise. You also want to look at the asteroid Ceres. Ceres is a maternal mother archetype in asteroid astrology. So you want to look at the sign, house placement, and aspects to Ceres in order to give more context on the relationship with the mother. Once I have all of that information, that tells me everything I need to know about someone's relationship with their mother.